What up, everybody? I'm Matt.
I'm Chris.
This is Bird Bros. And right now we're going to finally do something that Chris has been begging to talk about as a topic since the end of last year's Pirates season.
This
Chris,
winning year.
would you explain, at the end of 2025,
Okay.
what was your idea to do with the Pirates?
Another disappointing year. What else is in for the Pirates?
Hopefully not this year.
In our lifetime, how many, good seasons? 4 or 5, something like that. So I thought of this. Not even the Pirates, just Pittsburgh sports we've been lucky with so many great players. The Crosby, Lemieux, Malkins, Yoggers, the Bettis, Benz, Bradshaws, Mean Joe Greens, and then baseball, the Bonds, the Drabecks, the Jose Bautistas, McCutcheons, all them. What if the Pirates didn't care about spending money and being cheap? What if we signed players, we drafted players, and produced a lineup and a pitching staff that was World Series, able to win a World Series? What year would it have been?
Okay.
What was the great since '92, since that fateful year when all this started? What year did we have the best chance to win the World Series? So I went from 92 to 2000. I just stopped during COVID. This year, maybe it's our best year to win the World Series. Who knows? But you got to keep Skeens. You got to sign Cruz and Lau and all them. So let's get started. So I did about 6 years. I grouped in 6 years. So I did 92 to 98, 99 to 05, 06 to 13, 14 to 20. And I looked up. So 92, our pitching staff was pretty much Tim Wakefield, Denny Nagel, Doug Drabeck, Zane Smith, and then I don't even know who our fifth was. So we had a good lineup. We had a good pitching staff. We lost some players. After 92, we lost Bonds. We lost Drabeck. Who else did we lose? We lost somebody else too, I think. Did we lose Womack too?
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. He didn't come until '93. But anyways, what if we signed him? We're like, Bonds, you're a jerk, but whatever you want, we'll give you. Okay. So that's the exercise. Okay. So, like I said, 92. Wakefield, of course, went to the Red Sox.
Yep.
It was a decent pitcher.
Yep.
Denny Nagel stayed with us till 96. Drabeck left in 92 or 3, I guess. Zane Smith retired in 96, so he was already a little bit older. And we had John Lieber, who I figured was a decent pitcher.
He was a good pitcher, yeah.
Yeah, so that's my roster. So between 92 and 98, even though Zane Smith retired in 96, is that pitching staff good at World Series, good enough to win the World Series? Okay?
I think it was.
Okay, so would you make any changes? Would you add somebody? Like I said, money is not an object. They throw money at them, they keep them. What would your pitching staff look like? Who's your number one pitcher, we'll say?
That would definitely be Drabeck.
Mm-hmm.
Nagel would be 2. Smith would be 3.
You got
Wakefield's
and
4, and Lieber would be 5.
Okay, I thought Wakefield would be a little higher. I mean, he was a good Red Sox pitcher, yeah. So that's.
Lieber was top of the rotation in the late '90s, but
right. So that's a great starting pitching. I didn't do bullpen or anything. A couple of these I threw in some closers. Who was our closer in the 90s? Do you remember?
Mike Williams.
Well, late 90s.
It was 96.
Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know you started that early, but
yeah.
Okay. So there's your pitching staff. Let's go to the batting, the lineup. So Kevin Young started in 92, came back, left a year, came back. Bonds, of course, 86 to 92. He left. We all know what happened to Bonds. If you don't know Barry Bonds, his career, then you're under a rock.
His body type changed big time when he left the Pirates.
Right, but like I say, money's not an object, steroids. What do you mean steroids? All that goes out the window. I'm just talking about Pirates management, the stupid things they've done, the people they got rid of, the people they drafted, and were not good here or were okay here, and then they left and just blew up. Andy Van Slyke, 87-94. Where did he go afterwards? He ended his career. You have to be quicker.
You're asking me questions here.
Yep. So, but yeah, of course he, was a great Pirate. You would hope he would just stay in our lineup. Orlando Merced was a good defensive player, definitely.
Yeah.
Jay Bell, Tony Womack, Al Martin, Jeff King, Jason Kendall, Jose Guillen. So, again, I said 92-98. That was the lineup I came up with, like our best looking roster.
He went to the Phillies and Orioles in 95. He played with the Pirates till 94.
Okay. And then he retired?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I knew he was older. So anyways, but he's part of this group. All right, so what you say retired in 96, right?
Yeah, 95.
Okay. Then all right, so
for being till 96, you can say 96.
Okay, so this, we're going to say this, in my opinion, was the best year for us to win a World Series. We're going to say 95, then we're going to say, make sure I'm not doing anything wrong. Yeah, okay, 95.
So what was the lineup in 95?
So here's your lineup. We already went through our pitching staff, our lineup, and I even tried to do the batting order. So, Matt, you can tell me if you agree or not. Okay. Number 1 would be Kendall. Jason Kendall would be your catcher. He's a good leadoff hitter for a catcher. Number 2, Van Slyke would be your center fielder.
I would probably flip-flop them.
Okay, 1 and 2.
I have Van Slyke as 1 and Kendall as 2.
Okay, that's fine. Number 3, I have Jay Bell as your third baseman.
That's fine.
Cleanup, of course, Barry Bonds.
Wait, where was Jay Bell?
Number 3.
Yeah, what position?
Third base.
Wasn't he second?
Well, here I have him third base.
Okay,
because I need a second baseman. I thought he played some third base. He played third base.
And he's an infielder. He probably could.
Okay. Bonds, your cleanup hitter, left field.
Okay.
Kevin Young, your first baseman. KY. I always like KY.
Okay.
Al Martin, again, he played 92-99 with us. He would be batting, what's that, 6?
Sixth.
Yeah, 6.
Center field? No, right field.
Right field. So I have DH here because who wants a pitcher to bat? It should have been back in the 90s anyways. So we're going to say it's in here in my little game. Jeff King, I have as our DH because first base is Kevin Young. Because Jeff King was the first baseman, I think, right? Or he was third base, maybe.
Yes.
Okay. Well, sorry, Jeff King. You're going to play DH.
Okay.
And then, because Jay Bell was a good defensive player.
Jay Bell was shortstop. So, yeah, third base is a good one.
There we go.
All right.
Okay.
So we're fine.
We're trying to do is see if the Pirates can win a World Series.
Yes.
Orlando Merced is your shortstop.
That's it. Yeah, that would be why you don't have Bell there.
Okay, and then I got batting ninth. He got to lead off too, but batting ninth, your boy, Tony Womack, second base.
All right.
All right, so you got your pitching staff, you got your lineup. I'm going to say this about 1995-96. You keep everyone. You don't sign any free agents. Just keep everyone. You drafted. You got your team, okay?
All right.
So let's say this. Let's say, do you want me to go through the rest of the years, or do you want to give a 1 to 10 how likely this team could win the World Series?
We'll go through the rest of the years, but hold on. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah.
What you're
Bell was at short, King was at third, and Merced was at second.
Okay.
But I think because of the players we have involved here,
right?
I think we have it.
Well,
right.
Yeah, Womack has to be second.
Yeah.
So that's why I think Womack.
So I will not argue. I'm not going to argue the position.
Womack screwed it all up, and like I said, Womack didn't. In '93, so yeah, so '92 that was the lineup. Then Womack came in '93 and became your second baseman because Merced left, right?
One of them did.
Yeah. No, Mercedes left in 96.
Yeah. Yeah, Orlando Mercedes was around.
Yeah, I don't know who left. Okay. Anyway, and then, yeah. Okay. So there we go. Let's go. Let's move on.
Jay Bell left in 96.
Yeah. So one of them must have been on the bench then. All right. Well, you do that.
Jeff King left in 96.
Talking.
Yeah, so there was a bench player in there somewhere.
Okay. So, and we had a DH too, so that's why. All right. 99 to 05. And we had our pitching staff consisted of Bronson Arroyo. He only pitched from 2000 to 02, became a Red and Red Sox. Decent career. He played till 17, so he was around forever. Jason Schmidt. This is a big one. This is kind of him and Bonds was the reason I came up with this because I'm like, we had Drabek, we had Bonds, we had Jason Schmidt. Jason Schmidt was okay with us. Then he became a Giant and was like knockout.
He was probably the first player I was mad because I was finally old enough to understand baseball, and I was mad they got rid of him.
Me too, because I was like, oh, he's not that good. Then he came with the Giants, and I was like, oh my god, like why did we get rid of this guy?
Yeah, I forget who we traded for him too.
Vogelsong, I think.
So
who I have? Okay, so I had Vogelsong on here, but you can't have Jason Schmidt and Vogelsong if you trade them for each other. So we're going to knock up Vogelsong for this 6-year span. So Arroyo, Schmidt, Chris Benson,
as crazy as he was,
had his issues, but he was a decent pitcher. He went to the Mets. Todd Ritchie, I mean, he wasn't around forever, but
he was a solid. He was
for the Pirates.
He was an opening day starter for many years.
Exactly, which is sad because he's
more like a third.
Exactly. Wakefield. I said Wakefield played till the 2000s, like mid 2000s. So if he didn't sign with the Red Sox, we would still have him. Okay, so Arroyo, Schmidt, Benson, Ritchie, Wakefield, and then I had Mike Williams, amazing all-star closer. Okay, so that's kind of your roster. Like I said, I didn't do bullpen. All right, Schmidt's probably your number one.
Definitely.
Right? And
Ritchie would be your 2.
Really? I would have Ritchie like 4.
No, Ritchie would be your 2.
Okay.
Benson would be your 3. Wakefield would still be your 4. Actually, Wakefield would still be your 4.
And Arroyo.
And Arroyo will be your 5.
Yeah, which isn't bad.
That's not a bad rotation.
Yep.
So we have 2 great rotations already during this recording. I think.
And then I kind of ranked them from 1 to 4, who I think the best pitching rotation in these years and what's the best hitting. So we'll go through that at the end. Lineup. Still got Kevin Young. Still got Bonds, Womack, Kendall. Jose Guillen came up, your boy. 97, 99, he played with us and he went somewhere else. A's, Athletics, I think. You get Brian Giles, You eventually get Brian Giles. Jack Wilson gets drafted and starts coming up. Aramis Ramirez became a Cub and was amazing. With us, he was good. We just got rid of him too early.
Yeah.
Okay, so my lineup is... So we got Kendall leading off. Catcher.
Wait, what year is this?
I put it around 2000. Okay? 2000. So yeah, you got Arroyo, Schmidt, Benson, Ritchie, Mike Williams, and Wakefield. Kendall's first catcher.
You really want him to lead off.
That's what I remember him doing. Wasn't he leading off a lot?
At times.
Yeah.
He was moving batting second, too.
But, didn't have the power, but he got on base.
Okay.
Always that. And I think Connor Griffin does this, too. Takes the first strike.
Yeah.
When Kendall did that, I was like, what are you doing? You only have 2 strikes left. But he knew what he was doing. Hit for average. That's why you put him at first, or bat him first. Jack Wilson, your shortstop.
I'd bat him lower.
Okay. Okay, well, let me go through this, and then you can tell me what you think. Okay, 3, 4, 5, man. This is brutal for other pitchers. Aramis Ramirez at third. Barry Bonds, of course, your cleanup at left again. And I'm talking 2002. So these are the bulky Bonds errors where he's breaking records. So if he was on this team and Ramirez was
still DH or is he in left field?
Left field.
Okay.
So he I mean, he could be your DH. We can switch him and this guy down below, but we'll
Okay.
see. So then you get through Bonds, you walk him or hit him because that's what they always did, or he hit a home run. Your fifth batter is Brian Giles.
Okay.
So
I'm vetoing this. Bonds is your DH. Giles is in left.
yeah, what the hell position am I missing? Wait a minute.
Keep going. I'll let you know.
I have second, I have first.
Keep going. I'll let you know.
Okay.
So 6.
Okay, 6, KY, Kevin Young.
Okay.
7th, Al Martin.
So we're gonna move him to center.
That's who I was missing, center. Thank you.
Yeah. We're gonna put Al Martin in center.
Okay, and then Giles left, and right field, Jose Guillen. He's batting 8th.
Okay.
Tony Womack, 9th again at 2nd.
All right. That's what we're gonna do. All right.
So, pitching staff's decent with Schmidt and everybody. That lineup, in my opinion, is
Yeah, we're
brutal.
we're making a change. I'm putting Womack's leading off,
okay. Wilson, you have batting lower.
and Jack Wilson is gonna be batting 9th.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
As your
See,
short
I just
stop.
remember Wilson batting 2nd a lot. But
Yeah.
those were the years when the Pirates sucked.
So Womack at 2nd, Kendall at catcher, Ramirez at 3rd, Bonds DH, Giles in left, Young at 1st, Martin in center, Guion in right, and shortstop Jack Wilson.
That lineup is crazy. This is what could have been. What could have been. All right, let's move on.
Okay.
06 to 13. 13, finally make the playoffs, but we had Burnett, Liriano, Marlon Byrd, what's his name, Russell Martin. I'm not counting any of them because we got them in trades, okay? These are homegrown people for the most part, or people that have been around, okay?
Like, can you not put Burnett? Because you didn't really trade anyone for Burnett that we would have to take off the roster.
Because you signed them. No, you traded
No, you
for him.
traded for
Yeah.
him, but you didn't really trade anyone for him.
Yeah, well, like I say, he's not homegrown. Would we have gotten Burnett if our lineup was already good?
Yeah,
we got him for a
Alright.
spark, so that's.
I would
what I'm
say
saying.
yes, maybe, but if you want to keep him off, you can.
I'm gonna keep him off. Yeah.
Okay.
So in this way, I have pretending before that we did trade Jason Schmidt. Okay. So this is 06. So Jason Schmidt, he might be retired at the time, but if we did trade Jason Schmidt, we would have got Ryan Vogelsholm.
Okay.
So I have him. Oliver Perez, he's not homegrown. He got him from the Padres, I think, but he started his career pretty much for the Pirates. Charlie Morton, Paul Mahal, Zach Duke, and probably Grilly or Hanrahan. I put Grilly as your closer.
I think this is the worst rotation
It
so
is.
far.
It is. And I couldn't find anyone else. Like I said, Schmidt would have been retired. Benson probably would have been retired.
So you said would they have traded for Burnett? I'm
Well,
definitely saying yes right
probably
now.
would, yeah.
Yeah.
But who would you trade? Would all these people be on? So anyways, I'm just going to stick with this
Okay.
for now. Okay, lineup. You got Bay. Same thing. If you did trade... Oh, okay, hold on. I'll do the
Okay.
lineup, sorry. Okay, so yeah, we'll get to Bay. Okay. I put this as like 2011, okay?
Okay.
Lineup. Pretty good lineup again. I got leading off Freddie Sanchez. Didn't play a lot, but he was a batting average machine.
You have at second base?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I got Jack Wilson again at short,
I
batting second.
I just see what the lineup is
All right.
before I change
All right.
it.
I got Andrew McCutcheon, center field.
Okay, can't. Don't
Okay.
disagree with that.
Now Jose Bautista. Now this is 2011. This when Bautista's hitting 50 homers.
He's
So-
your DH.
I have him right field.
Okay.
Okay. Same thing with the 2002 roster. You got McCutcheon, Bautista, and then Jason Bay. Okay? Because again, Giles is gone. What if you did trade Giles for Bay? You can't have Giles and Bay together. So you have to have one or the other. So I have Jason Bay because Giles would probably be retired in left field, batting fifth.
Okay.
6, Ramirez. Never got rid of him. Just kept him. I have him DHing because I have Sanchez at third.
I think there's Sanchez at second.
No, I have him at third actually because second's coming up next.
Okay.
So Ramirez will be your DH. Never gets rid of him. Never goes to the Cubs. Batting ahead of Sammy Sosa. All right, 7th, Neil Walker. This is 2011, and he came up in 9, I think. Yeah. So Neil Walker batting 7th. First base, I was like, who did we have? We no longer would have Kevin Young. He'd be retired. Garrett Jones. Okay. He was a good player for us. Could do outfield. I have him at first. I know you placed him first.
Okay.
Catcher, Pirates after Kendall left and before, since, we did not draft catchers, and when we do, Tony Sanchez, stuff like that, they don't turn out. So, our catcher, who is not terrible, I have Ryan Doumit. Okay?
Alright, I'm looking at this lineup. Hold on, I'm going to grade you.
Sanchez, Wilson, McCutchen, Bautista, Bay, Ramirez, Walker, Jones, Doumit. Decent, especially at 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, man. You get through McCutchen, then you got Bautista in the prime. Jason Bay in 2011 is still, was still decent. At that time, he would probably be with the Red Sox. And then Ramirez still. Matt's making changes. All right, I can see that.
I made changes. Your lineup wasn't bad. I had to make one change. So your lineup in 2011 would be Jack Wilson leading off in at shortstop, Neil Walker batting second at second, Kutch in center batting third, Bautista in right batting cleanup, Bay in left, Ramirez at DH, Jones at first, Doumit hitting eighth, catching, Sanchez playing third and batting ninth.
Okay.
So
you got a home run leader. Sanchez was like a batting average champ at one point.
Yeah.
You still got the Neil Walker, and he would be playing with Jack Wilson, which would be kind of cool. Okay. Double play candidates.
Yeah.
So and then and in these years, so that was 2011. I had a couple. No, I didn't. Never mind. Scratch that. I just had a couple bench players. Nate McLouth, but he'd be on our bench, which wouldn't be terrible.
No.
But, okay, so now, 14 through 20. This is the Garrett Cole era.
Okay.
Garrett Cole, again, went to the Yankees, still a dominant pitcher. Tyler Glasnow became a great pitcher after he left us.
Yeah.
We didn't ruin him, we just didn't know how to use him. We were trying to make him, a ground ball pitcher, and he's a strikeout pitcher.
Yeah.
You can still have Charlie Morton. He's the ageless wonder. He just retired last year, I think.
Yeah.
So this year, I'm going to say is 2017. So Cole, Glasnow, Morton, Tyon, starting 16. Trevor Williams, remember him? He was decent for us. And Melanson would be your closer.
Yep.
Musgrove, Keller, Bednar didn't start till 18, 19. So I don't have them in this. They will come later on, but like I said, my team, I say, is about 2017. So
2017
yeah.
Is this one?
So Cole, Glasnow, Morton, Tyon, Williams,
those groupings. This is usually the third best grouping for starting rotation. So
the third best, you said?
Yeah, the 1995 one would be your first best. 2000 would be your second best. 2017 is your third best. And 2011 was easily the worst.
See, I think this one, Cole, and you're thinking what they are now. Glasnow wasn't good with us. Cole, Glasnow, I guess you're right. I don't know why I put them. I would put them second, I think.
I mean, you can flip them with 2000.
Yeah, I think I would.
Yeah, I don't think you put him ahead 92, 95.
With Melanson, I wouldn't either. Yeah, 95's first. This would be second. Third, 2002. And fourth, of course, that one's easy. And none of them terrible, but, Okay, so let's go to... So you want to say your pitching staff? Your one's Cole.
Wait, I didn't do that for any other ones.
You did? Yeah, you did.
I mean...
you didn't do it for the last one, but...
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have to do that.
No. I mean, okay. Cole would be one.
Glasnow
would be two. Tyon would be three.
Morton Williams.
Yep. There you go. That's how you got it.
Instant closing. Okay. Lineup. 2017. So you got Starling Marte.
Okay.
Leading off center field. Why did I have center field? Left field,
I was
sorry.
gonna say, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, left field. Number 2, Josh Harrison, the utility man, third base. Kutch, left field, or center field.
Wouldn't Pedro still been there?
Don't worry.
Okay, all right. So
Remember his yips at
Okay,
third base.
all right.
Kutch, center field, third. All right, so this is 2017. So, you had Alvarez, but Polanco came up in... I don't have him. When did he come up? He came up
2015.
Yeah, so, and then Bell came up around that time.
2016.
So I have 17. So, you have a choice. You could, at first base, Pedro Alvarez, or did you trade him? And you have Josh Bell. So, Pedro or Bell, okay? What do you think? And this is first base. So, I would just say Pedro.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Pedro.
Okay, so Pedro, Bell could be a bench player, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Because you drafted Bell, right?
Yeah, Bell was drafted.
Yeah, so you have Pedro and you still draft Bell. So Bell would be on the bench, which would be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, right field. So 2017, this was Jose Bautista was starting to decline. Okay? But like I said, if he never got traded, he could still be on the team. Him or Polanco.
I'm going Polanco.
Okay,
in right
so
field.
yeah, Bautista say retire, or you get rid of him. Okay, so Polanco, so that would be fifth. Hopefully, he had the career that we all wanted him to.
Yeah.
Neil Walker, second base. I got Jung Ho Gong at DH.
Not third.
No, I had Harrison at third.
Okay.
Better defensive. I think Harrison's better.
They're about even, but yeah.
Jordy Mercer, shortstop.
Okay.
And then my rule was no Burnett, no Liriano, which means no Cervelli. Okay? Cervelli was a Yankee before a Pirate. We had to trade for him. So, I went through, who could be center. I keep saying center. Who could be catcher? Domit was probably retired this time or done out of baseball. Elias Diaz would be your catcher.
He was supposed to be.
So, decent. So, Marte, Harrison, McCutchen, Alvarez, Polanco, Walker, Gong, Mercer, Diaz. Not the best lineup.
See, I think I might be kicking Josh Harrison to the curb for Josh Bell. So you play Gong at third, and Bell would be your DH.
Okay, that's fine.
I think that's
Harrison
what I'm
would
gonna
be
do.
your bench. Harrison would be bench.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so the 2017 lineup with my
Changes, which is fine.
was Marte in left,
Uh-huh.
Gong at third, Cushion center, Alvarez. Oh, no, we're gonna change this now.
Bell's first, Alvarez DH.
No,
Okay.
nothing with that.
Okay.
Alright. So now we're ready. Alright, so Marte's in left, Walker's at second, batting second, Cutch's in center, Alvarez at first, Polanco in right, Gong at third, Bell is DH, Mercier shortstop, and Diaz your catcher.
Okay. So, out of all these, you said 96 is your best pitching staff, followed by, I still think it's 17, and then 2002, and then 2011. Okay? Now, batting, lineup. What do you think? I think 02 is your best lineup. That Ramirez, Bonds, Giles, 3, 4, 5, and then Young, I think that's just brutal. But 11's good too.
So
11's Koch, Bautista, Bay, Ramirez, Walker,
So I'm ruling out 2011. It's definitely number 4 for me.
For lineup.
For all around. Like
Okay.
that lineup and that pitching staff I have ranked as 4th.
Okay.
So we're doing this as which team would be the likelihood to win a World Series.
So you're saying no to that.
No to 2011.
Yeah.
That's
I
number
agree.
4. That'd be the 4th
I
best.
agree, mostly because of the pitching staff, yes.
I think.
I think 17 might be next. third.
I don't know. I like 7. No, because your catcher's a little questionable.
Mm-hmm. And then the pitching's decent, but I think it's top heavy with Cole and Glass now. You don't have
I'm having recency bias because I know what they were all supposed to be.
Yeah, you don't have Keller, you don't have Bednar. In my opinion, it's third, but
I'm gonna rank. I'm actually gonna third best, just because I don't think you'll have the hitting with it to win. The third best opportunity to win the World Series of the East would be 2000.
okay.
So that would mean number 2.
You don't like that Ramirez, Bonds, Giles, Young, Womack.
No.
Okay.
So that means number 2 would be 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And number 1 is 1995.
All right.
So I think that's it. So
I like that.
Number 1. So Chris's
So let's just go 1996. This is what your team would look like.
1995.
5, yeah, sorry. You would have Drabek, Denny Nagel, Zane Smith, Tim Wakefield, John Lieber.
Love that pitching rotation.
There's your starters, and probably young Mike Williams.
Yeah.
Your bullpen, we're not going to get into that. Your lineup would be Van Slyke in center field, getting older, but could still play. Jason Kendall was your catcher.
Yeah.
Jay Bell, we had third. We moved a couple things around, but he was a great infielder. He won some Gold Gloves, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So, and had some power. Bonds, what can you say? Left field.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Young, first baseman. Al Martin, right field. Jeff King, DHing. Orlando Merced, great defensively again. Shortstop. Tony Womack, double play partner at second base.
I think that's easily your best. And that is saying DH was around in the 90s as it probably should have been.
Right. So, again, the two biggest ones is you keep Drabek. You were so close in 92. So you can't keep Drabek and you keep Bonds. And then you have, a young, I guess Tony Womack would be starting in 93. So a young Jason Kendall. Jose Guillen started in 97, so he wouldn't be there.
So hold on. I have to look inside this lineup, maybe even getting better.
That's what I want to know, if it could get any better. So, so people that we already had, no one you could trade for. Wilson wasn't around yet, Ramirez wasn't around yet. Let's see, like I said, Guillen wasn't around yet. I don't think I had anyone.
Yeah, he left in 1991.
Who?
Bonilla.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I still like that lineup.
92, yeah. Well, but you could say that too. You could say, what if we paid him and he never had Bobby Bonilla Day?
Yeah.
So Bonilla could be your third base, and Bell could be your shortstop, and Merced could come off the bench. That would even make it even better. So that's what I want to know. I like that.
So you're saying we paid Bonilla and we kept him because he was still playing.
You can. The owner, it doesn't matter. He's like, I'll open my checkbook and I'll spend whatever. So so you're gonna have Bonilla third. Bell can move back to short. Merced can be your bench player, defensive replacement. That is a lineup that.
Yeah. So,
and then where's Bonilla hitting? Right below Bonds, probably.
I have him second or third still, right ahead of Bonds.
Okay, Bonilla, Bonds, Young, or probably Bell, I would say.
So it's safe to say that 1995 is easily the best year that the Pirates could have
or 90, 93, 94, 95.
So we're saying 95, so the rotation again was...
Drabek, Nagel, Zane Smith, Tim Wakefield, John Lieber.
All right, the lineup, Van Slyke, Jason Kendall, Bonilla, Bonds, Young, Martin, King, Bell, and Womack. Mm-hmm. I love that lineup.
So what could have been? What could have been is my point. Hopefully this year they make the playoffs. They do a little damage.
Yeah. But I'll say number 2 was definitely...
I think it's
2017.
Okay.
I think that... So 2017 rotation was...
Cole, Glasnow, Tyon, Morton, Williams with Melanson
I
closing.
just like that rotation.
With Melanson
And then so the
closing.
lineup is Marte in left, Walker at second, McCutchen in center, Alvarez at first, Polanco in right, Gong at third, Bell as your DH, Mercer short, and Diaz is your catcher.
See, that lineup is pretty good.
Yeah.
Like,
I like that, but it's not better than that. 95 is easily the best.
right. Because, like, the bottom of the lineup for hitting isn't the greatest, but you have Marte, McCutchen, Alvarez, and Bell. Mm-hmm. And then if Polanco would have been able to, fulfill what he was supposed to be, and Neil Walker, yeah, that's just great.
Yeah. All right. So let us know in the comments which year do you think was the Pirates' best chance to win a World Series?
Are you missing anybody like that we had that we should never trade away, or someone we drafted?
Let us know which lineup do you think was the best. Which lineup and pitching staff do you think was the best opportunity of the Pirates to win a World Series? I think 95 is by far number one. Let us know if you disagree. We disagree on 2 and 3, but I think we both agree that 2011, how he did it, was definitely the worst.
Which is funny because 13 was, our year.
Yeah.
But again, we made trades.
Yeah.
The 1 year that it was Huntington, right? Or was it GM?
It was
Huntington made great trades. Mm-hmm. But, it doesn't always happen that way.
I'm surprised you didn't try to finagle a way to get Kenny Lofton in there.
Oh, man, I would. That would have been like, 04, 03?
Yeah. Or Pokey.
Pokey Reese. So, because
they were both free agent signings.
The other thing I didn't do is I didn't do bullpens because 13's bullpen, you had Watson,
the Shark Tank.
Yeah, Watson, or Hughes, Watson, Melanson, right?
Hughes, Watson, Melanson, Grilly.
Yeah, so like freaking unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't put that into, but yeah.
All right, so let us know in the comments which lineup pitching staff do you like the most. Did Chris forget a player that the Pirates should have still had at that time? Let us know in the comments. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Help us grow this independent channel to new heights daily because we have so many ideas like this
Too many
to discuss about.
There's so much in here that need to come out.
Yeah. I'm Matt.
I'm Chris.
This is Burr Bros. Let's go Bucks.
95 World Series champs.